Hey guys, so we decided to do a Disney in a day trip. We saw cheap airfare on Spirit, so we're gonna head out tomorrow morning on a 6 a.m. flight, and then we're gonna fly back. I think our flight's around 9:30 at night.
3 a.m. on our way for our Disney in a day.
This means no check bags, no carry-ons, only our personal backpacks.
So I just want to show you what goes in my park bag for our very first Disney in a day trip. So this is the bag I'm bringing. It's just a standard size, kind of smaller backpack, something probably a little kid would bring to school. I've got my poncho, pillow. I figured better bring a blow-up pillow. That way I can sleep on the plane. Hand sanitizer, portable fan, Tide pen, wet wipes. Seems like we're always using these guys in Disney. Little Vera Bradley umbrella. I think I paid $10 for this at the outlet. Chapstick. These loops, I might have to do something separate on these. They're little earplugs that will drown out background noise, and they are amazing. As a migraine sufferer, these guys help me out on the plane with all the background sound. Sometimes on certain rides in Disney, I really can't go without them. Advil, sunglasses, my Band-Aids, earbuds for the plane, cooling towel, sunblock, and motion sickness medication. I learned the last time I went to Disney that I really need to take the motion sickness medications. So a little tech bag that I have. Not quite sure if I'm going to leave everything in here, but it organizes my chargers a little bit better. So I've just got portable charger, got a fuel rod, and a couple of cables here. It's my little Tinkerbell pouch. It has my identification, boarding passes, and of course magic bands in it. I'm one of those people that gets paranoid about my flight being canceled and like to be prepared. So just have one set of extra clothes in there just in case.
We stayed light and fast. We didn't want to wait for anything. No bag check, no Mears shuttle. We got Uber so we can go right to Animal Kingdom.
3 minutes.
I promise this isn't why we went, but in July they had an annual pass perk for a limited time where you could get 4 of the car magnets for the annual pass. And of course, it was too good to pass up. So that was our first thing, beelined over to get our magnets.
Got him. That was so easy. Literally took under a minute. Got a rope drop yak and Yeti. But we got a reservation, which is really good. So I feel better that we have a reservation. It's really crowded today. But we were lucky enough to get it, what was it, like it was just a few days ago I found it on the app, which it's never available on the app. So, eating lunch at 10:30.
And worst case scenario, we have that, the same thing that works at the Rainforest
Yeah, we have the
Cafe.
Landry's card, but I never want to depend on that because it is jam-packed here today. So
But it's best deal for meals.
Yeah, definitely. Like, what is it, $22, I think? We'll check, but I think it's $22 for their lo mein, which is absolutely delicious. It's the best lo mein I've eaten anywhere. And $22. You can't beat that. So.
First of the day! First of anything at Disney. I want a button.
So we checked in on the app for Yak and Yeti with 10:30 reservation, which was the only thing available, which you take what you can get when it's available. We're hungry anyway, so took a 6 a.m. flight from Atlantic City. So yeah, they called us in first. Also,
Awesome.
I have my sweatshirt from the airplane.
Yes.
It is always freezing.
Always
In Yak
freezing.
and Yeti. So just be forewarned. This restaurant.
You're gonna leave here freezing and
feels
full.
so good when you come in from the heat, but then you're freezing to death.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry.
So we were just talking to our server and he confirmed, so just saying this is waiter confirmed, that if you have the Landry's card, you don't need to get a reservation for Yak and Yeti. And I questioned him because I was like, we have 4 kids, so if we come in all 6 of us when it's most crowded, we can still get in. He's like, yes. I'm like, are you sure? And he said yes, because I've always tried to make a reservation because I don't know, I felt bad or I wasn't sure if it would always work, and like our kids always have to come here every trip. This is our favorite restaurant on Disney property because it's really good and it's really cheap.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You know,
And you always leave full.
yeah, 22 and change for a really good chicken lo mein. I keep mentioning the chicken lo mein. I'm trying the honey chicken today, so something a little different, but like the prices really are not bad. So I've heard their burger's good too, but I haven't tried it.
Without our kids, we tried to do some really relaxing things we've never done before, such as feathered friends in flight.
The largest roof line in Florida, there he goes. That is that nice close look I was talking about. He's going to do another flight like that across the theater. Great camouflage. That is why they're such good stealth hunters. But owls also have really big eyes when it comes to seeing starlight or moonlight and some of the best hearing in the animal world. Not a lot of escape.
Believe it or not, that's the fast version.
Without the kids, we can actually take shortcuts and not shortcuts, but
There's no focus on the ride, so we're just enjoying the beauty of Animal Kingdom. We just enjoyed Feathered Friends in flight and just having a beautiful, relaxing day.
All the animals in here are going to be from Africa. Good, thank you.
There's so much beauty here at Animal Kingdom like you never see if you just ride rides.
yeah.
I'm blown away. It's been so many years since we've been back here.
Sophie, Leon, come here. Leo.
I mean, I don't know whether today's just a really beautiful day.
Yeah. Maybe it's also we're not running at full
Well,
tilt.
also when we were here in June, we got no rain, and I know there's rain in the forecast later today, so maybe that makes it a little cooler.
Oh, meerkat.
I don't know if you follow through all the steps. So,
Roller.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like the train's here, so it's good.
Let's hustle. We haven't been back to the conservation station since around 2001 when it didn't have much more than a petting zoo and a cow with a giant hidden Mickey on it. The cow has been replaced with a pig from Moana, and they added a drawing activity like the one they used to have in the park formerly known as MGM Studios. I'm not dissuading you from going there. There have been times in our children's development where petting animals and drawing characters have been their favorite things. However, after this, we decided to go to EPCOT. We took a resort bus over to Yacht Club, but you could have gone to any of the EPCOT resorts. And we walked over to the International Gateway, and we entered at the back of France.
Epcot's all set up for food and wine tomorrow. We will not be here. We came the day before, hoping it'd be empty.
Not so much.
It's not that empty.
No, but that's all right.
It's not that crowded either.
No.
I'm excited. This will be my first ice cream beignet. Always closed when I come. So, hot take on the brioche. I guess it's called the brioche ice cream sandwich in France. It was delicious, but I would share it. It was big, and now I'm full and can't eat other snacks. It's not that messy. We found a little table in the patisserie, so that wasn't a standing table, so didn't melt that quickly. Really, really good.
Eating this thing is insane, though.
Yeah, it's not
like-
easy. But the white chocolate coconut, actually, I think there's a white chocolate in it. I got it with caramel. Definitely a good combination.
To
Very
melt a kid with that would be
I'm a mess.
apocalypse of ice cream.
But it was really good. Definitely recommend getting it. Just split it with someone if you want to try other things, because now I'm full and I don't think I can really try many other things. So, bad idea. I was hungry.
A quick walk around the countries and looking at all the things that were going to be coming the next day for food and wine. Probably our most sacred EPCOT tradition. If you're going to the countries, you gotta hit the Three Caballeros. Sorry for the diversion, but I just gotta sit back and enjoy.
And this is... I don't know. We must fight. The concert is tonight. Seven. Where could Donald be? Yes, yes. Excuse me. You see the nurse? Ay, ay, ay.
I'm sorry. One more must do. Living with the land. I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
One day, many of these lesser-known tropical plants may be as important as the bananas growing on both sides of the boat. The future of agriculture may include innovative ideas like this vertical growing system. Plants grown in this way use a fraction of the space required by traditional growing methods.
conducting our final systems check.
Got my
Please stow
boots
all
on. This
carry-on
guy's
items in
too
the
loud for me
under-seat
because of
compartment.
migraines,
For your
so
safety,
this helps with
remain
my
seated with your
migraine
seatbelt fastened.
This is a margarita pizza from Connections. They give you 2 slices. I have to look in the app, but I want to say it was like $11. So like this can easily be split for a really reasonable price. Yeah, our table doesn't look beautiful.
Yeah, we're not
But
very
we're at the end of the day. We've
And
been
me.
up forever.
I've got a wee little.
Their ham-bread chicken sandwich is always super good too.
It's good. It's just it's not.
It's a good solid sandwich. Out from our Disney in a day. So
The weather is starting to get rough. It's 6:42. Our flight is at 9,
23.
and our Uber should be here in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, and looks like we're trying to beat out the storm so that we can get to the airport and not get rained on, because that might be a little miserable. So we'll see. We'll see if we make it. It doesn't look good over there. We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. We probably won't make it. We're probably not gonna make it. All right, rideshare. There we go. To the right. Oh, that looks really bad.
We made it. You knew we would.